back to my channel. I'm Hawkinsimmer, and today we're doing something a little different. So I just recently reached 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Yay, yay, yay. If you were one of those people, or if you were one of the people who've been here for a long time, thank you so much for subscribing. It's been a couple of weeks since then, but I don't know, I guess I just wanted to do something a little bit different on my channel to kind of celebrate that milestone. So today we're doing something a little bit different. This is more like a build with me kind of video. A friend of mine here on YouTube and on Twitter, her name is Danielle, or Deeds Trivia, I'll put her handle here, was like, hey girl, wait a second, how did you do that roof thing? And it was just kind of hiding some of the places where different roof pieces meet and making them seem a little bit more cohesive and whatever. So I broke it down and sent her a little video, and I just thought, she can't be the only person that doesn't know. I'm sure there's a billion people that don't know. And if you're like me, maybe you got into The Sims 4 a little bit later than everyone else, and you're figuring things out now instead of, you know, like 8 years ago, 10 years ago. When did this come out? I don't know. I was still playing Sims 3. Anyway, so a month or two ago, I uploaded a Mediterranean mansion that was so stupid long. And I really like that build, and I actually enjoy doing mansions, but I kind of thought we could do a mansion kind of together, this kind of like build along with me kind of vibe. This one is a Cape Cod mansion. So I'll start putting some photos up right here, and I will look at them myself because it's been a minute. This last photo is a photo of all of the garage spaces. So actually there's more than two. There's another garage over here that also has doors on the back side of it. So I'm pretty sure this is like a boat garage, which would make sense for this area. And I plan to do something actually similar because in debug you can pull out those boats, and I will put them in this garage, I think. So let's get into the game and we will pick out a lot. I know it's immediate for you, but I just spent the last 45 minutes trying to fix the lag in my game. It's been laggy ever since I downloaded my wedding stories. Might be a coincidence, but might not be, bro. Has anyone else had this issue? So I've been clearing the cache and repairing the game and doing all the things, and it's still laggy. I don't know, but this is the lot that I chose for this build. It's Hound's Head here in Brindleton Bay. This is obviously a very Cape Cod world, and I chose this lot because it's the only lot big enough to do this. I have already helped myself by sketching it on some graphing paper. I always tell people to do this. I'm literally not joking. I do this for almost every build. It's worth it. Print some graphing paper from the internet. Anyway, so I am working from this, and those reference photos is how I kind of came up with this floor plan. And this is perfect because the boating garage will be right over here near this little exit to the bay area. So yeah, so I think today we'll probably try to focus on getting just the floor plan and the roofing done. Maybe some windows. I don't know for sure. I really am not sure how this is gonna go. This intro has been so long, so let's just go ahead and get started. This is how I feel like I do the floor plan in a very convoluted way, but if you don't like it, you can do it some other way. So first, I always start in the front of the build. I know that this right here is going to be the dining room, and it's going to butt up against a very formal entryway. And yes, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my floor plan because that makes everything a little easier. So then if you remember from the screenshots, there was a like a rotunda. I mean, I guess that's the best thing to call this, right? Maybe I feel that way because I was just in DC and there's like a rotunda on every block basically. Again, if you hate this, that's okay. This is how I do things. I'm not out here saying it's like the best, bro. Like actually I could argue that it really isn't. Yeah, so then that's that. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it would. That's fine, I guess. I didn't ask for you to do that, but that's okay. I'm a genius, y'all. In case you haven't noticed, I'm so smart. This part is gonna be so boring, I'm telling you. You guys are gonna be like, okay, this crazy lady. This is just kind of the process. You have to trust the process. The lag, you don't gotta trust the lag. The lag is gonna piss me off, girl. So this front part is the garage. If you remember from the screenshots a minute ago, there's a lot of garage space here. So this comes into like a laundry room kind of situation. And yeah, again, like I said, I just really believe in mapping out beforehand. I'm sure it doesn't seem like it would take less time, but if I was doing this just from scratch, it would take me 3,000 years instead of just, 1.5. I'd like to think it cuts down on time, like by half. I don't know. Cool. So if we go back on this side, this is where kind of like a lounge sort of office study situation is. Oh, that was wrong. I'm gonna have to fix that. That's my bad. There's gonna be an office situation over here, but it's kind of big, so I think I might end up putting like a bar in the office, because that makes sense. I don't know. In the Midwest, we all put our bars downstairs. That's kind of the custom procedure in these parts, at least. Oh my Lord. And then back here is the like main family room, living room situation. And this area is kind of cute. It's very like, I don't know. I always think of like ritzy houses as having these like fun kind of bump outs and stuff. They're fun for your Sims. They're a pain in the butt to actually like roof and stuff. We are surely going to try. I did something wrong over here in the office area because I know that those are supposed to connect on a flat wall. So I definitely did something wrong over here. Hold on. Okay, figured it out. We were just like a tile off basically. So we'll just go whoop. And that is correct. No, what the heck? Because now I have to move everything else. It's cool. Now I gotta move all of these in right quick and it's gonna look so stupid. And then it's gonna look perfect. I feel like this is a little invasive. Like when it's all sped up, you really can't tell what I'm doing. But right now you really can tell what I'm doing. So now we're just gonna put in the porch. And again, this is just staying at ground level. I will eventually add stairs after I am done moving everything around for sure, getting everything right in its place because I'm very nervous that like it'll get messed up. Also, if you are unaware, it's a giant pain in the butt to put porches around a like diagonal thingy. It's very frustrating. So this is gonna take a second. So just like, don't mind me. You wouldn't believe that I've actually been doing this for a long time because I just look like an idiot. Okay, so a good hack with porches in general is that you should have them be like equidistant all the way around the house. That's the best way to like ensure that your roof lines will properly go together. Words. Okay, see, this is where things just like, I'm gonna get irritated, bruh. Very annoying. Okay, so you just take, that's not supposed to happen. There we go. That's not right. I'm telling you, it's not easy to do this. Honestly, you're better off like drawing walls and then deleting them because like, this is not fun. But hey, that's why we're doing it together. You can watch me struggle, and then you can, like, you know, learn from all the mistakes that I'm definitely making, and then you can just go and do it on your channel or whatever, and it'll look so good. And I can be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. How did you do that so seamlessly? And we'll just keep on, you know, I think I'm just going to skip to adding all of the straight pieces, and that way that kind of works as a guideline for where my diagonal pieces need to go. So this is sort of a wraparound. I think it stops right around this corner though. So I'll probably have some doors that'll lead out here from the office and from this front formal room. All right, so we'll just fill in with our diagonal pieces here. Oh, no, that was wrong. But again, we can just kind of clean it up. So it needs another one, right? So we're just going to do this. Yeah, okay. So I just hit delete, like I made it a room and then I just deleted the room and it worked. So that's all you need to know, is that it worked. Really good tutorial and tip out here, isn't it, guys? You're so welcome. So then pull this one over. I think just one will do it. You have to think about like the negative space and how the negative space kind of works together. Is that? No, because it needs to be right there. I'll just take this one and go doop. Is that right? No, something's wrong. So we will just take this tool. Yeah. So you just build these walls right here and it separates it from everything else, and you can just go boop and it's gone. And then you can delete your walls. So this is the basic shape. Now what in the heck? Why are you acting like you are not a room? Okay, when this happens, you just gotta get in here and grab the arrow that's going on a straight edge, not the diagonal, and drag it over so that it recognizes that it's a whole room. So there's going to be a screened in porch, or like a sunroom. You really can't do a screened in porch in The Sims, but it's like a little sunroom, and it's just a little 4x4 box. And then there's another porch. This one's so easy though, because it's on a straight edge and not 300 diagonals, and it's just a little bit bigger. It's going to come out a little further than this. It's also going to have another, kind of maybe thought part of this was covered, but I haven't decided yet. We're working from a reference photo and a reference floor plan, but like realistically, a lot of the details are kind of just up to me. We're gonna have to move the entire build back. So now we have to do that additional garage. I actually haven't looked at that. That didn't fit on my mock-up of the floor plan, but they have a fun kind of arch in between them. So I'm going to, yeah, I think 3 spaces would be enough, and then we'd go like that, and then I don't know, kind of like yeah, that seems like enough, and then maybe like that. I'm winging it, you guys, so bear with me. 3, 4, 5. I don't want that to be the same, but then I think I'm gonna make it kind of like squared off. Definitely want to add a little bit of interest out here. I promise it's gonna make sense when it's done. That looks kind of wild right now, but it'll come together in the end. Actually, I don't think that I like this because the front kind of has that bump out. So I think I will leave it like that. Yeah. Okay. And then now we move on to the second floor. Oh, what a mess. Okay, cool. Again, I mapped it out on some graphing paper. So let's get started here. So things get a little tricky. I am gonna go ahead and place the stairs, and I can never remember in the game what amount of tiles you need for different wall heights, but I think if you're on the, I wanna be on medium wall height. Make sure I do that, because that will definitely change things. So let's grab this staircase. I'm gonna put it out here first. I always find that helpful too. If you put it out here first and then you turn it to how you want it. Sorry, I guess I could get, more centered up. I don't move my camera a lot, so sorry. I think like this. Ugh. I knew this was going to be an issue when I was creating the floor plan, that I wasn't really sure exactly. No, okay, perfect. That fits exactly how I wanted it to. Great. Love, 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 love. Okay, great, 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 great. Also, there's still plenty of rooms in here that I haven't fully mapped out, but we've at least got the exterior walls done, and we'll go back in a second and make sure we get everything else in there. Okay, so around the stairs, there's nothing on... Ooh. Okay, the stairs aren't exactly how I wanted them to be, so bear with me a second here. We might be changing things up a little. So... Okay, turns out I was dead wrong. This is not how I wanted the stairs. This is how I want the stairs. And this is just kind of trial and error. Like, it just kind of is what it is when you're building. You kind of have to go back and forth. And even though I always work from having the, you know, my drawings, it's always okay to move stuff around and decide that maybe something else is a little bit better. I'll probably come back and adjust this, but for now I'm going to leave it the same just so that we don't mess anything up upstairs. So the reason I needed to do that was because there's going to be a bedroom right here. So we'll just close in those stairs right now. They're not totally closed in, but they're, you know, they're pretty closed in. And the good news about a house like this is when you're doing a wraparound porch, you can really kind of hide a lot of wall stuff going on, I guess. So all of the rooms are absolutely gigantic, literally stupid big. But that's okay. It's a vacation home. It's a mansion. They're supposed to be stupid big. Hopefully they won't look stupid. Sometimes furnishing large rooms can kind of seem stupid. It can just cause some problems basically with how they are all arranged. So then in between these bedrooms, there's going to be 2 bathrooms, and they're identical, just kind of flipped. And I left room for closets from get together in the bathrooms. So then we'll just put a little line right through there. And then we'll do this bedroom. I figured the one in the front with the rotunda will kind of be more of a feminine room. And then this one I kind of thought would be a little bit more masculine, or traditionally speaking. I think I wanted to, I don't know exactly what I wanted to do here, but we're winging it. I'm gonna figure it out, I guess. Something like that. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out though. No biggie, no biggie. So this room is, it's here. This room is here on the second floor. It's going to be open to this big family room. And I think that's going to look really cool. In the screenshots of the back of the house, they have big windows all like across the back. And I think that's going to look really nice. And then here we'll replace this with a fence. I know, I'm sure this looks really goofy right now, but I promise in a minute it will look pretty cool. And then this is a little 5x5 bedroom. This one's the smallest of the rooms upstairs, I believe, but they're all very sizable rooms. I always think that the perfect room size is usually a 4x4 for like a guest bedroom. And then for like primary suites, I usually make them either 5x5 or 6x5 is a really good size. It can get a little bit challenging to fill the space appropriately. I think once you get a little bit bigger than that, it can definitely be done. I'm just not great at it. So if you're great at it, cool beans. I'm just not great at it. So then this little thing right here that I'm doing with the closets, it'll make more sense once we get into furnishing the room. But I kind of thought that they would have 2 closets and then like a desk in the middle, like a built-in desk kind of. But that'll make more sense eventually. Gotta make this room just a little bit bigger. Ooh, sometimes grabbing those arrows can be a challenge. So then over here, over this garage will be like a granny suite, I think is what they're called. So it'll have like a bedroom and a bathroom and a full closet. And it's kind of got this cute little dormer. If you go back to the screenshots, it's kind of got a little dormer. Oh, did you just not build my wall? What's wrong with you? And then it doesn't quite go to the edges of the whole garage underneath. Kind of skip some of the corners a little. And then on this side, it does go all the way to the edge. This gets a little dicey in here, I won't lie, because when you're doing stuff on paper, The Sims kind of has a mind of its own in terms of what it thinks a room is and stuff. So I don't know. I was kind of winging it, but we will see what we can do over here on the edge, because this is really going off script from what the actual screenshots of this home look like. But I think it'll be okay. So this is going to be this room's closet, and this is going to be the bathroom. And it's a pretty sizable bathroom, but I think a lot of it is going to be hidden in some roof lines. And then because this is like a little fancy house, they're definitely going to have laundry on both the main floor and the second story floor. The main floor laundry will be mostly for, like, I don't know, your dish towels and stuff. And the second floor laundry will be for like doing your family's laundry, more or less. So this is a pretty long hallway. Sometimes it just works out that way. I know it's a huge waste of space, but I also think that it's super realistic, especially in a big home like this. All these kinds of homes are about is wasting space, right? So we're going for it. This is another bedroom. It's also a pretty small bedroom. I think, it looks like this. No, that can't be right. What the heck? Oh, okay. So I've messed up this room. Pause. That's what that's supposed to look. Please tell me you're one room. Thank God. Sometimes I love the room system, but sometimes it like really is like she really doesn't know what she's doing all the time. You know what I mean? And then this bedroom goes like this. So that one's kind of an awkward shape, and there's going to be a closet built into this wall right here, and the like diagonal pieces, we'll just kind of wall those in like so. And they aren't real. They don't exist. The limit does not exist because we need to put a closet right there. So that one's kind of a weird shaped room, but it really is still a very large room. And then right here, we will put a big primary suite, and it will overhang just a little bit. And then over here is where their closet and bathroom is all going to be. Like I said, I think some of this is going to overhang quite a bit. So bear with me. So I'll switch wall tools here. I really swap between all of them because they all have their strengths, but this is a fancy bathroom, of course. So we're going to have like a fun bathtub in there, you know. Sometimes I speak with a really southern accent when I feel uncomfortable. Ooh. Okay. So we have that little guy. Sorry, I'm constantly referencing the floor plan, but I just have to. It's a really it's a spicy floor plan, so I have to go back and make sure that I'm like getting it all. And then that's going to be a walk-in shower and, you know, a poop closet, of course. And then, sir, my cat is now up and moving, so he's making all the noise he possibly can. Okay, great. So as you can see, this is main bathroom, this is a poop closet, this is going to be the walk-in shower, and then this is the actual closet, you know, for clothes and things. And now let's figure out why, we just gotta put a little floor in here, I think, I hope. Oh yeah, we wanna put a roof on. Why are you acting like you're not a room? What did I do wrong? Will this fix it? Hey, okay, great. Okay, so there's no lights or anything, but you can kind of see how this is mapped out and hopefully how it's gonna go. Okay, editing Hawk here. As it turns out, it took me 3,000 years to make the floor plan, so we are splitting this up into 2 separate videos. So definitely check back for the roofing video. That's where things get really nitty gritty. I have 2.5 hours to edit down. I'm so sorry. This is a build with me though, so this really is all about the tutorial and figuring it out. And because this is a mansion with a lot of fun and exciting roof things, it's just really, really detailed. So this is the honest truth about how I build, and I hope you'll stick around for it. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this. I hope the world is treating you well, and I will see you in the next one.